Just want to add one more quick addendum to the last bit. One good piece of news and one bad. The good news is, well, actually, I left it as a puzzle on the last virtual dub tutorial video in here, where I got the thing to work. Then what I did was I re-encoded it. I edited the video itself and made it a little bit more pleasant to look at. Shrunk it down to here, these dimensions, which is about approximately 4/3. It takes that as 4/3. YouTube takes that as 4/3. And then I don't have it anymore unless it's in the trash. Oh, it might be in here. Yeah, here. What I did was, because I know that at 480p, the audio quality is going to come back like this. Alright, 126.44. Now, considering what we started with, 448. We started with 448, let's say. And we end with 126. What I want is 126 of 448. Oops. Okay, now that's 28% of the original data rate. Never mind the fact that it also switches to a lower sampling rate. Well, I guess you don't have to sample very quickly at such a tiny data rate. So that's a 72% loss in quality. Well, what I did was I did the quickest possible thing I could think of to get it to high definition, to HD, which is I just letterboxed it. See? I won't play it. I will play some. Well, I uploaded it. You can hear the crummy quality version, and you'll see this. This is 640 by 480, or well, actually, I guess it's this size. But the total height of this thing is more than 720, and so it becomes HD. Now, it didn't actually take very long to do this encoding, it turned out. And I was doing a bunch of other things while I was doing that, and it didn't really get in the way, and I figured in the end I might as well. If this is only about the audio, I'm going to upload this one, provided that it actually works. So I went to my other channel, I took clips from this one and from this one, and as expected, this came back 126 constant, and this one came back 192 variable, right, with a maximum of 200. So that's about 200 kilobits per second, starting from 320. So about a little bit more than 30%, let's say 35% loss. Not too bad, not as bad as the 50% loss. No, 320 to 120. Not as bad as the 60% loss from this, right? Should be a dot there. Consistency. Okay, so great. And they're almost the same file size too. Well, this one is better to look at than this one. But of course the audio is so much better, at almost double the audio quality. I'm not going to upload this better looking one, and throw away all that great quality. Instead, YouTube threw it away for me. In the end, it did go to high definition, 720, but something I just wasn't far enough, I guess, beyond the bar to cause it to go up higher. But one of the things I did, and that was the puzzle, was I restored the original audio unmolested. I have no idea how to modify it anyway from the original. Okay. And this video is the same video as this in terms of the pictures. This one and these two are identical, and I didn't have to make any re-encodings or anything because of a certain fact that I've left as a puzzle. I was able to insert and cut away the AC3 audio that I didn't want and have this start and play correctly at full quality. Now, if I took this audio and put it inside this container and upload that to you-know-who, maybe, just maybe, it might retain some more quality. Or I could letterbox it to 1080. So the picture would look like there'd be a tiny little picture in the middle, and but you get your audio quality. It's not worth it. What I'll do instead is forget YouTube. This is a nice small file, and as you can see, I made some modifications to the imagery. I made it a little darker so you don't see as much of the badness in it. And for the close-up shots, it looks pretty good. I'm just trying to get this zooming. See this zooming in? That's not bad. I don't know if I'm losing audio frame. In the very original, which I don't know if I still have it. Yeah, I do. 900 something. That same shot, when it's moving towards the piano there, you see how it's like you may not see it, but I can see it. It's flickering in their little chunks and things. So I just darkened it, and you don't see those glitches so bad. And as far as the close-ups, everything's fine. Well, now I've got that, and I've got that with full quality audio. And this is, I think it's a better looking one than this 1 gig thing. It's less than half the size. So I'll just put it on BitTorrent and let people download it with full quality audio. And that's all that really matters, right? That's the important part. The audio. So forget that. I'll give up on that. And I'll keep these containers. These now I've modified as well to not. Originally these included that conversation at the beginning, right? And now they don't. Using the AVIs, I've been able to edit an AC3 file, strangely enough. Okay, now this was the clip oh, sorry, it's giving away the solution. Forget about that clip, it doesn't mean anything. Okay. Well, let me just here for a second. Now these are all 50-52. You don't really hear anything anyway at that point, but it should be 52-23. Well, it's not important. In fact, I don't know which one I would keep for the upload, because whatever one I keep, I would discard well, no, I would want to keep this because people don't know about that fact. And if this is a little bit too short, I could make it longer. Not important. Yeah, so I'm going to make a torrent for this. I'll upload that to the torrent site, and people who know how to use BitTorrent will have access to the full quality audio, which is, that's Dolby. I mean, when you listen to that, if you have a really good sound system, you're gonna hear an incredible difference from this MP3 stuff. Dolby's amazing. All right, I want to talk about some programming thing too, so I'll get on to that next, I hope. Okay, enough of my rant. Whoops.